I am sorry, but you can't achieve your goals. That's why you haven't achieved them. Because if you would be someone who can actually achieve your goals, then you would already be there, or already at least be extremely close to realizing them. And the fact that you are so far away just tells us that you are someone who's not able to reach your goals. Because things don't take time. What takes time is becoming the person who can actually reach your goals, right? That takes time. You have to go through a process, as I have to as well, that consists of letting the old you die and developing a new version of yourself, which is then able to achieve your goals. And with this video, I want to give you 3 pillars so you're able to actually do that. So you're able to create a new version for yourself, and also what to actually do within your business, like both of these things. So you're just able to reach your goals. And I just want to share with you what worked for me, okay? How I could scale my companies and how I could move to Dubai as a 20-year-old college dropout, basically, and live a wonderful, really a dream life here in beautiful Dubai Marina, right? So I just want to share what worked for me personally, okay? First of all, when you want to change your personality and you want to grow because you want to grow your business as well, most of these gurus tell you to get up at 5 a.m., take a cold shower every day, do cold plunges, start boxing, or like don't talk to any women for 6 months and stop masturbating and all of that, you know, all of that stuff. Don't talk to any of your old friends and all of that. At the end of the day, really then they tell you to enter a period of monk mode where you do all of these things, right? And just are hyper focused on just your business and you do nothing else. Well, that's not bad. And for some of you, this might be really helpful if you're just partying all the time and doing all of that stuff all the time and wasting a lot of time and playing video games and stuff like that. I mean, okay, you're really in a different place and you really need help and you probably really need to do something like that and get away from all of these distractions. But I think for most of you, that is not even the case. For most of you, it's just about improving and it's just about finally getting things to work. How can we make that happen? It's not just by doing monk mode. That is not the solution to everything, right? Monk mode actually had sometimes even a very negative impact on my life. And I can honestly tell you that I focused on just working and did nothing else and did like full monk mode with a protocol, with meditation, no alcohol, like no partying, no time wasting on any moves or anything like that. It slowed me down because you might lose the right perspective if you just work and do nothing else. The key to success and the key to making a lot of money and scaling is not within doing more work. It is just not. That is not the logic that money follows. Money doesn't follow the logic that more work will equal more money. That is just not true. You need to create leverage, okay? Leverage. That is extremely important, right? These are the things. And instead of doing monk mode, like have a balanced life and just pick 3 things where you know that this will put you in a higher frequency state, okay? It will give you more energy throughout the day if you do that. It will give you or get you more motivation, right? Just do these 3. You probably know 3 things that you should be doing every day because they help you and you're not doing it. Why? Just start, okay? Just make a list. Like it's extremely simple. Just make a list, pen and paper for every day of the week. Put these 3 things there and make like a little checkbox that you can check every day for all of these 3 things. That is it. Simple and stupid. Have that laying down on your desk so you cannot miss it, you cannot lose it, okay? And if you fail, reiterate. How could you fail? How could you fail doing just 3 simple things that help you achieve or create a better version of yourself, which helps you achieve your goals? How could you fail at doing that? Are your goals not important to you? Are the people you want to make that money for not important to you? Like, or is it so hard? Like, why? Reiterate. Find the reason. Find out where you go wrong and fix it, okay? I really want to say about how to work on yourself, right? Because you probably already know what you need to be doing. You just need to start doing it and stop failing. So try it, okay? If you just hit 3 days in a row, it's okay. Reiterate. Try to hit 4 days, 5 days next week, okay? Just get better. Stop giving up on these things and stop trying new things all of the time. That is not a solution. It's just sticking to one plan and getting better at it, okay? So the second thing is really more about the business kind of things. So you want to make more money, yeah? Close clients, whatever. You want to make more money, okay? So in order to do that, first thing that where really most of you go wrong, and this is why I want to include this here, and this is like one simple hack that you can do that will really get you way closer to your goals, and that is improving your offer. And I don't talk about any like no-brainer offer formulas by Alex Hormozi and stuff like that. That is all great and you should do all of that, right? Of course, that's the basics, that's the foundations, okay? Of course, you should know that how this brings your prospect closer to his dream outcome. You should minimize the time it takes them. You should minimize the sacrifice they have to make, and you should really, get them to their dream outcome as fast as humanly possible, sacrifice as humanly possible, right? So you should do all of that. But what I really mean is just increasing the gap. What do I mean by gap? Your client has a current status quo. That's point A. And they want to get to point B. That's what you do. You help them overcome this gap, okay? You just need to increase that and it will be way easier to sell it and to make more money. But now you need to find out how you can increase that gap, how to help them even more. How can you actually do that? Talk to these clients, ask them questions. What are the current obstacles? How can you help them overcome them? Or talk to prospects if you don't have many clients, okay? And really find out what the real true obstacles that they're facing are and help them overcome that. Make a plan, use ChatGPT, make a great plan, include that into your offer and just help them more, create more value. The amount, and this might hurt for some of you, but the amount of money that you have in your bank right now is in direct correlation to the value you provide, really. Okay, so just provide more value, just help people more. Really, just do that. Obsess with that. Stop obsessing with selling so much and start obsessing with creating more value. Your product or service will sell itself, and that's where you want to be. That is where you want to be, okay? And once you have such a great thing, the next step and second step here on the business side of things, creating an outreach system that works. And I have lots of videos on YouTube here, okay? And here it's just one thing that I really want to emphasize on. Yes, there are 100 outreach systems that you can use for your business. You can use LinkedIn DM automations, you can automated looms, you can do instant lead form ads, you can do Instagram DMs, you can do really literally everything, but you need to focus on one channel in the beginning, okay? One clear funnel, one clear system that you set up to get things off the ground. And this does not mean that you only have one touch point and you just do LinkedIn DMs and nothing else. No, you can do 2 different platforms, but it's one system. It's one clear system that you set up that might have multiple touch points and might be multi-channel. I want to clarify because I said one channel before. I meant one system that you have, okay? One system. Really make a clear map from that system. I can show you an example down below the video. Just message me ABM on Instagram. You'll be able to get a slight feeling of what we do for our clients and how we help them set 25 to 30 appointments a week, but that is not the topic of this video. Map out that one system and then stick to it, okay? And make it work, right? Because the problem is that most people, first of all, their offer is too bad. Second of all, they pick a system and then switch, and then switch, and then switch, and then switch. And that's why never any system could start to work for them, because they don't work on it long enough. It is not about finding the perfect system. It is about making the system work perfectly, right? Let that sink in. It's not about finding the perfect system. It's about working on the system until it's perfect. And that is a huge difference, okay? So map that thing out and have clear numbers for every step of the funnel. I also have a calculator sheet with KPIs for you for different outreach methods where you can calculate how many meetings you need based on your closing rate, based on your outreach method, and how many outreach actions you have to do every day. You can also access that down below by message me ORC, the 3 letters on Instagram, but I'll write it down below so you'll know what exactly to do. You need to have all of that, these numbers mapped out step by step, and then work on that every day. Make an analysis, simple concept by Ray Dalio. Okay, so what is my actual goal? Your goal might be to set 10 qualified appointments per week. This will get you to your goal that you calculated using the sheet maybe down below, that you want to make $40,000 per month, okay? And you only need 10 qualified meetings per week to do that, okay? You basically just work on improving every step of your system that generates you appointments with decision makers every day, okay? So you make a 5-step analysis. What's the goal? 10 meetings. Okay, are we reaching that goal? No, we're not. We're not making 10 meetings a week. We're booking in 3. Okay, so what is the root cause of this problem that we're only booking in 3 meetings? Okay, and then you analyze the specific step of the funnel and you
Then go to step 4. Okay, now that you found the root cause, for example, you're getting too few responses on your cold emails. Okay, now you need to find ways to get around this problem. So you need to improve your email copy. You need to find better leads. You need to increase your follow-up volume and so on. You need to increase your overall sending volume, whatever, right? These KPIs down below will help you. And just keep working on that day by day by day by day until it works. That is the thing. If you install such a system into your business, it might not start working tomorrow. You might have to work on this day by day by day by day until it finally starts to work. Won't it be worth everything if that finally starts to work and gets you appointments that you can close and that gets you to your revenue goal? Won't that be worth it? That's my question to you. And then the last point I want to emphasize, that's actually what you're doing right now already, which is getting a mentor. And getting a mentor does not mean that you have to pay someone $10,000 a month to be your mentor. You can just be watching a YouTube video from someone who is maybe just 2-3 steps ahead of you and has already done what you are trying to do. Getting mentorship, investing time into that. If you have, also invest money into that. That is probably one of the smartest investments you could ever make. One of the things I regret the most is that I did not spend more money in my past on mentorship because I had very a scarcity mindset around that. But when I look back, I spent so much money on other things that I didn't really need. And I would already be so much further if I had started investing in mentors earlier and invested more into mentors. But yeah, we always just learn from our past experiences or from mentors, right? That's how you can save a lot of time. And time is the most valuable thing you have. So if you can save that by just investing money, which is just something they print by pushing a button, which you can always regain. But you can never regain the time that you lost because you wasted so much time on trying things where you didn't know better because you did not invest in a mentor. Never regain that time, but you could always regain the money that you invested into a mentor. So that's my last tip here. These are all of the things that I would really recommend you to do. Really actually just doing the 3 things that get you into a better energy, a better state every day, and tracking it and then reiterating where you went wrong and why, finding that out, solving that problem, trying again, right? That's just the whole process. And then just improving your offer, creating more value because the amount of money in your bank account is in direct proportion to the value you provide to your clients. Then really just picking one system, sticking to it and improving it until it's working, making a 5-step analysis every day. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. And honestly, if you watched this far, then you are on the right path. Just keep going. Thank you.